If you'd like to draft using architectural measurements, it's important to know that Autocad can be a little bit picky in how you enter your values. In this lesson, we're going to learn the proper format for entering distances using architectural measurements. On my screen, I've got a drawing of a floor plan for a college dorm room. And this drawing was created using architectural units. We can verify that by visiting the Drawing Units dialog box. Let's go there quickly. I'm going to open up the application menu. I'll come down to Drawing Utilities, and I'll select Units. We can see right here, this drawing is set to architectural. I'm going to click the X to close this. And what I'd like to do in this lesson is take the geometry that's been drawn in this bedroom and recreate that geometry in this bedroom. In creating the new geometry, we'll be entering our distances using architectural measurements. I'm going to start out by zooming in a little bit. I'll make this geometry a little larger on screen. And we'll create this rectangle first. This shape represents a twin-size bed. And the standard measurements for a twin-size bed are 6 feet 3 inches by 3 feet 3 inches. I'm going to move up and launch the line command. Then I'll move over into this bedroom, and I'm not very concerned about trying to match the distance away from the wall right now. I'm just going to pick a point right about here. And to draw this as accurately as possible, I'm going to lock my ortho. I'll come down and click that toggle on my status bar. I will then pull down, and I am now ready to enter my first measurement. I'm going to type 6, and then I'll press the apostrophe key. Autocad needs the apostrophe to recognize that we're entering feet. I will then enter my inches, followed by a quote symbol. The quote is the same key as the apostrophe. You just have to hold down your shift key. The quote symbol lets Autocad know that we're entering inches. I will then hit enter to finish my line segment. I'm going to pull to the left here, and I'll type my next distance, 3 feet 3 inches. Enter. I'll pull up and type 6 feet 3 inches. Notice that we're entering the values very similar to how an architect would write them on a piece of paper. Let me hit enter to finish this line segment, and then I'm going to right-click and select close to finish the shape. Okay, let's do this next shape. This rectangle represents a small chest of drawers. I'm going to hit my space bar to go right back into the line command. I'm going to pick my start point right about here. Let's trace this guy in a counterclockwise fashion. So my first measurement is going to be 2 feet 6 inches. Enter. Now notice this next value has whole inches and fractional inches. If there's anything tricky about this, this is what you would consider the tricky part. To enter this distance, I'll type 1 foot 7 dash 5/8 inches. Notice where I put the dash. I put it between the whole inches and the fractional inches. We have to do that, otherwise Autocad looks at it as 75/8, which is obviously incorrect. I'll press enter to finish my line segment. Let's come back to the right here, 2 feet 6 inches. Enter. And I'm not going to close this one. I'm going to finish it the hard way. I'll pull up and enter a distance of 1 foot 7 dash 5/8 inches. Enter. And since I'm finished with my shape, I can hit the escape key to cancel out of this command. Always remember to separate the whole inches from the fractional inches with the dash. Now, you may be wondering if there are any shortcuts for entering architectural measurements. Well, there is one. If you're entering inches, it's not necessary to enter the quote. By entering a measurement without a symbol, Autocad will assume you're drawing in inches. I've got one shape left. Let's create this circle. The circle represents a lamp. I'm going to move up and launch the circle command. I'll pick my center point right about here. And the radius of this circle is 5 1/8 inches. So I'll type 5 dash 1/8. And in keeping with my shortcut, I'll leave off the quote. I'll just hit my enter key, and Autocad will assume I'm drawing in inches. As you can see, entering architectural measurements involves a little bit of extra work on our part. It's still very simple once we understand how Autocad wants us to enter the values.